Unmute. Hey folks, I am back. We're going to be playing some Klawf today. Just waiting. The first round has been paired. I'm just waiting for my opponent to check in though. They have another 4 minutes. If they don't check in, then we'll just play a ladder game. We're playing against Charizard Gholdengo. Let's see if I can pull up the list here quick. Take a look at it while we're waiting here. Hey Alex, how's it going? There we go. Let's prop that up a little bit, but then we just go scroll down. Perfect. So this is what we're playing against. So that's something. It certainly is a deck that has 60 cards in it, and some of those cards are Gholdengos and some of those cards are Charizards. So that is what our round 1 opponent is playing. We'll see if we actually get to play it. Only 3 minutes left. I think Gholdengo... Okay. I think Gholdengo, typically already like a pretty good match for Klawf. Charizard should not present much additional trouble. They only have one disruption card in the Iono. Don't have to worry about Moonlight, Shuriken, or Togekiss, so it should be a pretty easy matchup. Let's just get this off the screen now that our opponent has checked in. Send a friend request here. I wish I played Snorlax. That's what I wanted to play. But I didn't want to leak my Toronto list if I do end up playing that. I don't think I'm going to play Klawf. Klawf, I don't know. I could still go to Klawf over the Lax. Klawf, Lax, and Pitch Control have been my 3 top decks leading up. I also do like Zard. I like Zard. I like Drago. I think Lost Box is pretty underrated. Those would probably be my top 5. Just waiting for my opponent here. Sorry, Hazel, for you two. I am not looking to commission anyone, and I have gotten a lot of those messages. So I think you are likely a bot. But if you're not a bot, I'm sorry. But I think you're a bot. So I'll pass on that. Where is my opponent? There we go. Finally, let's get this started. So, obviously, like with most Klawf matchups, I want to go first. I think you actually want to go second against Snorlax. But Snorlax is pretty favorable anyways, so it's not really a huge deal. But against Gholdengo, I definitely think I want to go first. I want to see if I can get my camera webcam set up here, because that's what I usually use, but it wasn't working yesterday, so I didn't bother. And I wanted to just get started today, so I didn't bother today either. But I'm going to try again here while I'm waiting for my opponent. No. I think it's something wrong with my cord. I don't know if I cat cheated or something. I have another one, though. But not. But yeah, it seems like something wrong with the cord that I use to connect my phone to my laptop. Yeah, no, it's not working. Okay. This is fine. My phone camera is not that much better than my built-in laptop camera anyways. Hey Cyrus, may I ask you which are the worst matchups for this deck? Let me check. What do I think is the worst matchup for Klawf? Probably Guardy. But honestly, even Guardy I've found lately to be like relatively winnable. But I think probably Guardy. Terapagos is kind of close. Lugia is definitely slightly unfavorable. Ancient's not good. Ancient is not a good matchup. Server error. Yeah, definitely Ancient, and then like Guardian Lugia and Lost Box are kind of close. Otherwise, I think not a lot of bad matchups. Okay, let me just restart my client. Is Ancient Box a good deck right now? It's okay. Not really, though. I wouldn't recommend it. There we go. Oh no, my spreadsheet. Sorry, you guys can't see my spreadsheet. Spreadsheet access denied. It's another challenge. Alright, here we go. About time. Yeah, Ancient Box is okay. But I wouldn't recommend it. It's not very popular either. It's not like a huge thing they have to worry about playing against. I will go first. Stands okay. I think I want to open the Fez. That way I can potentially donk. Because I can't retreat the Bonnet with a DTE, but I can retreat the Fez. Mole, Sneasler, okay. Manaphy, okay. So the donk is a possibility. Definitely a possibility. I think at this point we don't even need the Oranguru, right? We just go. We'll grab Nest Ball at the Squawk to thin. Actually, I don't even need it, right? Just grab Latias. Yeah, that's game. I don't even need a retreat. Well, I don't even need a DT off the Lotto, at least. That was a interesting mulligan and top deck. Bonk. I don't know. We got him, I guess. I'd really need to start preparing a deck for Birmingham, but I struggle in deciding which deck to pick. I think Klawf and Snorlax are really, really good. Pitch Control is good too, but it's not. I think it's a little more iffy. Nah, I mean Pidgeot's Control is a good play too. Drago, Zard, but I would highly recommend Klawf if you're considering it. All right, well, we can play a ladder game then. Oh, I was thinking I was playing Lax. I was playing Lax earlier. And decided to go second, but that's okay. Just ladder game. Someone was asking me a question. I think I'll just send up the Klawf. Since we are going second, we can attack turn 1 with it. And if we want to bring the baby Pecha up, we can always just use the Pecharunt DX to bring it up. Our hand wouldn't have been very good going first anyways here, actually. Depending on what the top deck was, but if we don't top deck something that would have been playable on turn 1, then our turn 1 hand was not getting a knockout anyways. No. Okay. Let's bench this, and then I think just Iono. I don't want to leave the save bench space. So I'll play the 0, then just Iono. No attack here. It's kind of awkward. I think we'll bench the Terapagos and put the DT on it. Bench the bundle, and then just pass. Okay, so the Ceru comes down, so my opponent will probably get the first prize here, but as long as I can get a knockout with Terapagos next turn, then I should get the first 2 prize cards, which is more important. First 2 prize knockout. I'm surprised people don't hate Klawf more because of all the donks, to be honest. I feel like they're relatively kind to Klawf. But, like, it's kind of disgusting how often it donks people. Okay, so they knock out the Klawf. Bring this up. We'll just Arven for Trolley booster. Use Trolley. Bannette. So I need 190 plus. I want the Sneasler for sure. 190 plus 70, 260. Okay, so I do need full bench here. Do Oranguru, Latias, Terapagos, and Fez. Then we'll go Booster, Toxic Powder. No, I could have gotten away with one less bench Pokemon, but that's fine. I want ultimate Pokemon anyways. And then we'll just go Bonk. Either way, the Ceruledge goes down to Poison, which means my opponent can't use Flip the Script. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't knock them out without Poison, because I didn't want them to use Flip. Nest Falls for the Fez. The unusable Fez. Doesn't have energy for the knockout yet. 9, yeah, so that should be enough, right? It's 180, 210, then Poison knocks me out, so I won't be able to use Fez either. That's okay. Boom. Mochi. Catch that. Toxic Powder. Now we're knocking. 230. No, we're not quite knocking. Yeah, so I did need the full bench. We'll go... I want to commit the booster to something just for fun. Not really. We'll just Lumin. Just grab the Tenacity for next turn, maybe. Boom. I have to worry about Briar here. I could lose to Briar. But I don't think there's anything I could have done to play around that. I would have liked to Iono that turn, instead I was hoping to find off Lumin, but I think I already used it, yeah. Is Pidgeot Control just an auto win for you? Not quite. Depends on the list. If they play like Vacuum Regieleki, they can run you out of Ancient Booster so that you can't poison anymore. There are techs that they can play to beat Klawf. But it's difficult for them to... It's difficult. No Jock, no Aleki, then yeah, usually. There's other stuff that they can play though. But like, generally it's very favored, I would say. I wouldn't go as far as to say auto. I think that there's definitely techs that they can play to make the matchup better. There's quite a few different options they have to like make it winnable at least. Nothing that makes it like completely free for them. And they can also Lost City your Pecharunt and then Saw block you or Tempting Trap block you. It's definitely an option. But it's not easy for them to do that before you take all of your prize cards, so. Just gonna see a Moonlight here. Okay. Maybe I should have grabbed Boss off the Lumin and then just held it. But I wasn't really expecting Moonlight, I'll be honest. If they knock out the Pecharunt, then we can just flip. Okay, nice. So we do have flip the script then. And we do still have a second Lumineon in deck. I love playing 2 Lumen. We also have a Oranguru. If we get a switch cart, let me just go for the stone. Electrode, flip the script. Stone. Star Alchemy. Boss's Orders. Yeah, the Lumen was in deck as well. Boss. Fez. Unified. Beat down. Let's add a record to the screen here for anyone popping into the chat. I don't know why that didn't really work. Oh. There we go. We are on round 1 still. There we go. Let's make that a little bit smaller. Okay, that looks good. How much time left in the round? 11 minutes, so only 3 games playing though. We'll play another game. I mean, worst case scenario, I can scoop. I will go first. Klawf open. Okay, we have the donk if our opponent is playing something that we can donk. If our opponent opens 1 Pokemon and is 80 HP or less, then we should have donk, as long as we didn't prize anything. Video Nest Ball for Oranguru, Forest Seal Stone for Precious Trolley, and then switch card into Oranguru. Yeah, should have it. Okay, but 2 Pokemon. We'll still go for the donk on this Ralts, even though it's not a real donk. Oh, nice, Terapagos. So we can go. Let's Nest Ball first. Just make sure the Oranguru's in deck here. I mean, do I even want the Oranguru? Probably still want the Oranguru. I need AV of some kind. Definitely seems like the best one to grab here. Gives me the booster. But now we'll just go boom, boom, boom. Star Alchemy for the trolley. Trolley. Bannette. I don't need the Sneasler. I'll grab the Squawk, though, because my hand's pretty bad after this. Squawk. What else do I want? I want a Klawf. I already have a Klawf. Grab the Fez, maybe. I guess I'll just grab this. I'll just grab the Terapagos and leave one bench spot open. Seems fine. And then retreat to Oranguru. Back order. Booster Mochi. Let's put the Mochi on Pagos. The booster on this. Energy Lotto. Fail. Switch card. Oh, I was supposed to. I meant Toxic Batter before I switch carded. That's okay. Squawk. Toxic Batter now. Heavy Ball. Sure, we'll get that other prizes for later. Vacuum prize, that could be a little annoying for this matchup. We're doing 60 with poison, so just pass. A little more comfortable here. Okay, we're probably not going to be able to finish this game if my opponent gets some more base Pokemon down, because next round's about to start for the tournament. And we're playing against Bannette Gardevoir. Alright. I don't know about this matchup. I feel like it should be fine, because we have Latias. Okay, we'll just... We gotta go. Playing against the regular viewer, Todd Tebin. With Bannette Gardy. I believe his favorite deck. I'd be very surprised if it's not. At least it's one of them. Plays it a lot. Hey, Callie, how's it going? What do you think about including Briar in this deck? I don't think it's worth it. I feel like it's hard to pull off. I don't know. The person who originally made the deck and made top 32 at Sacramento with it played the Briar, and he said he never used it in the entire tournament, so leads me to believe it's not worth it. All right, Bannette. Okay, I guess we'll just open the bonnet. Double Nest Ball DT in hand is pretty good. I assume they opted first. Yeah. So we will get at least one turn of items here. To get used to these Nest Balls. Probably get a knockout on the Shuppet pretty easily. Take a look at my opponent's deck list quick. Yeah, they don't play Vacuum, so that's not a worry. I feel like his matchup should be very good for us. I think I'm just going to Nest Ball for Latias and Terapagos, attach the DT Terapagos. Retreat. Yeah, Nest Ball, Latias, Nest Ball, Terapagos, DTE, Booster, Arven, Trolley Mochi, I'm gonna go for Trolley Stone. I think I should have saved that Nest Ball. Actually, wait, I can still get full bench here. Do I have a Squawking deck? Yeah, okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go Lumen, Stone, Star Alchemy, for the 0, play the 0, Trolley, let's grab Pecharunt EX, Pecharunt, Squawkabilly, another Terapagos, and Fez. Then I'll just Squawk and Seize. I'll just Toxic Powder. My bonus deck list again quick. Is there any reason? No, I think I always just take the Poison Knockout here. What are your thoughts on the Zard versus Pidgeot control matchup? I think Pidge has to tech for it to be favored. I think if you play like, and then it's still like it's close, definitely winnable for Zard. I think it just depends on what techs. If Pidgeot control is playing like none of the Zard techs, then I think Zard is favored. If it's just trying to win with just like Mimikyu and Sob, then Zard is favored. But if you play like attacking Cornerstone or like Devo. Honestly, you probably need Cornerstone and Devo. Cornerstone fighting Devo. Or Cornerstone. I don't know if the Sparkling Crystal is enough. Obviously, like, it depends on Zard techs, too. Zard can also tech to make the matchup better. Okay, I'll just retreat to this. I meant the Toxic Powder first again, but I'm not good at remembering that on live. If I had the Sneasler, this would be free, but it was prized, so that's okay. I should have attached the Mochi last turn, in case I got Iono'd. Okay, Artisan, we'll get rid of this. This. And maybe the Lumen. Yeah. Pretty easy discards. Luminous. Okay, Poltergeist will get the knockout, but I have the response. I have the Tenacity for a new DTE. And I have items to play, if that's what they do. Okay, so we are just going to see the Poltergeist. Not really worrisome at all. I mean, they just died of poison anyways. So we'll just do this. I'll Night Stretcher to get the Fezandipiti back. Oh, they died of the baby Pech too. Yeah. Yeah, so let's see what they bring up. We're going to get to go down to 2 prize cards here. Baby Pech goes crazy. Okay. So, I didn't even need to Tenacity for the Area 0. We already have it. Let's just bench the Klawf, I guess. Sure. Bump the Artisan. Play the Nest Ball. I don't want anything, though, actually. We'll just Stretcher now. For the Fez. Bench that. Play the Terapagos. I'll switch card the Pecharunt just to heal it. We don't need the booster on anything. I will just research here. I could have Ultra Balled for something, but I don't think I wanted anything off the Ultra Ball there, so. We'll throw the DT on here. Use Flip the Script. Cool, cool. Attach the Mochi to this time, so don't forget. Let's Toxic Powder. Okay, we didn't find Heavy Ball, which is kind of what I was hoping to find. So we do have to go for an attack here. Maybe I should have attacked the Klawf. I don't know, this seems fine. Let's play the Nest Ball. Get out a second Bannette. Attach the booster to it. Retreat, Terapagos, and I'll just beat down. And there's the Sneasler. Okay, so they're going to bump the Stadium again. Get rid of the Electrode. Klawf. And Baby Pech. I don't want to get rid of the Bonnets because then they can knock out the other one. I gotta block this person in the chat. Banned. What am I opponent? Did my opponent refine Turo? Yeah, okay. Ultra Ball away, Research Psychic. So we shouldn't be getting knocked out this turn. Or item locked. We're definitely not getting item locked. Yeah, I don't see any way for them to knock me out here in their deck. They need to get the Gardevoir EX here. 1 in discard, 1 Super Odd in discard. How many Ultra Ball are they down? Oh, they're down all of their Ultra Ball, so they just have the 1 Gardevoir out left. Alright, no Guardy. Have to imagine that's kind of just game. We'll just... Should I Night Stretcher now? We'll just attack. I don't think we can get item locked reliably anyways. I mean, there's just no way we can get item locked in general. They have to do it with the Shuppet, and then I think we just win if they go for Shuppet, so... There's the Super Odd. Putting the Gardevoir back in. Do they have an Iono left? Well, they have the Bannette, so they can get back Iono with Bannette, worst case scenario. They can Mind Bend, but they already attached for turns. They still need the Guardian. No Guardian. Yeah. How much longer is left in the round? Okay, 20 minutes left, so we definitely have time for another ladder game. Oh, I keep thinking I'm playing Snorlax, so I keep voting second. But I'm not. Missing out on these donk opportunities. Oh, and with this hand, too. Let's see. We'll see what our opponent opens. Our opponent doesn't open. Okay, they didn't open a Donkable Pokemon anyways. It's fine, never punished. At least I didn't forget in the actual tournament. My hand is very good, though. Just looking at my hand and seeing what my best way to get a knockout here is. If my opponent doesn't bench anything, any single prizers, so they don't bench another Miraidon, then I can just bundle for a 2-prizer. Spread these energies out. Thorns isn't the biggest annoyance. Like, we definitely don't like to get ability locked in any way, ideally, but it's not the end of the world. We can still set up under ability lock. Spread the energy out again, okay. If they get the Iron Thorns active turn 1, that'd be annoying. Okay, so if I go Lumin for Tenacity, then we should just have it. Yes. Tenacity. Tenacity for 0 DTE. Heavy Ball. Sure. Nest Ball. Terapagos. 0. Trolley. We'll grab Another Pagos. Squawk. Bundle. Oranguru. I got Bannette. And then I can just bench the Klawf that's in my hand. Boom. Klawf. I'll DTE here since I don't have the booster yet. That way I can still attack if I don't get poison. Okay, and then we'll just squawk and seize. Okay, we got the booster, so we just go. Gotta retreat first. Retreat to Pagos. Attach this. We'll Hyper Blower. Hands comes up. Just Nest Ball. For the Fez. Toxic Powder. Why? Oh, I always forget that you can't use United Beatdown on turn 1 when I play this deck. Thank you, Grimm's King. I could have gotten it with the Klawf. I would have had it too. That's alright. How long have you been pro? Apparently never. Based on that interaction right there. But on a more serious note, I top 4'd my first event, or I top cut my first major event in like 2018. When are you considered pro? Yeah, I don't know. That's why I just went on off my first event cut, because I definitely wouldn't have considered myself pro at the time when I cut that event. I don't know. There's no like metric, you know. I guess you could say when you are making money consistently off of Pokemon, then you're pro. But then, you know, that means that you don't even necessarily have to be good if you're making money. So it's kind of up in the air, right? Like, the definition is not anyone can call themselves pro. How do you know when you're good at playing Pokemon? Very true answer. I think that, yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's a consistent answer to that question. Everyone's definition is going to be a little bit different of what defines a pro. To me, I consider myself a pro player only because I do it for a living. But as far as like results-wise, my second event in Masters ever was Dallas Regionals 2018, 2019, and I made top 4 at that, and that was when I decided to start going for Worlds invites. Maybe if you consistently get Worlds invites, then you're a pro. Just curious. So sorry for the random questions. That's okay. Sorry for the roundabout answer. If I wanted to lose to anyone, certainly my top pick. Thank you. You can lose to me whenever you want. Everyone is taking their sweet time. I imagine they are just going to announce Volt Cyclone, but we'll see. Oh, okay, they're inactive. Well, that's game then. Toxic Batter, Unified Beatdown. If they are not here, then we are certainly going to win this game. I mean, the future matchup has got to be pretty free anyways. I don't actually know. My first time playing Klawf versus Future, but I think that it's probably pretty free, just generally speaking. Thoughts on the matchup? Feels bad on my end, but if I had second Guardy, I would have been a little closer. The Bannette Guardy matchup, yeah, I think it's pretty bad for you. I think with Latias, it's just kind of, you're kind of farmed, to be honest. If you got the second Guardy out, definitely, like, could have been closer, but you still need your opponent to just, like, not find boss and stuff. You definitely could have won that. I had the boss in hand, so it wouldn't have mattered, but, like, you know, it would have given you a line for sure. Yeah, Latias is not a card I enjoy. Yeah, it's pretty tough for Bannette. So RCS rank a way to judge someone's skill now with the ELO rating? I don't think so. I don't think you have to be incredibly good to make RCS rank to be, like, to be honest, like, not to belittle the accomplishment of anyone who feels proud of the fact they made RCS rank, like that. If you have been struggling to make RCS rank and you are like just, you know, you're excited that you made it, or just you're just, you know, maybe you didn't struggle, but you're still like proud of yourself for doing it. That's totally valid. Like, take pride in your accomplishments. But from the perspective of a pro player, since you're asking, I don't think it's very challenging to make RCS rank. I tend to make RCS rank without grinding for really, just like playing random decks on stream and stuff. So, and then even with the new ELO rating, until we can actually see other players' ELO, like until there's like a ranked ladder that is public, so we can see like who's ranked number 1, who's ranked number 2, I still don't think it really means anything. Once we can actually see public rankings based on ELO, then maybe it's more of an indicator of how good you are. I'm playing Klawf, not Lax. Gotta go first. I think that's part of why I forget the Terapagos attack as Klawf sometimes too, is because you're opting first every game. So it's so rare that you're going for a Terapagos attack turn 1 that you forget about it when it presents, that you forget that you can't do it when the opportunity presents itself. I mean, this is like okay to Carmine. Go DTE, Area 0, just Carmine. Boom. Boom. End turn. So I'm a really new Pokemon TCG player, and I'm going to my first challenge this Saturday. Nice, nice. That's sweet. I've been playing for almost a year now, and I've made it to RCS every update, but all valid, but shit. Honestly, I think that consistency at tournaments is the #1 defining factor of how good you are at Pokemon. Well, not even, like, infrequency of misplays. Some players don't get to go to a lot of major tournaments, right? Like, you may only get to go to 1 a season, and then it's like, okay, well, how do you tell? Or none. And it's like, how do I know if I'm good or not? I'm not just not good because I don't go to big tournaments. You can still be a good player that doesn't go to that many tournaments, but does well when they do. But I think the best. I mean, the thing is that infrequency of misplays as a way to judge it doesn't really work, because if you only you aren't going to spot all of your misplays, especially if you're not up to par. So I'd say majority of misplays people make go unnoticed. So it's tough. I don't think there's a good way to judge, or that you need to judge. I think, you know, just keep trying to play the best Pokemon that you can. I'm playing Gholdengo a lot and Klawf Terapagos a bit. Would be better to take to a challenge. What would be better to take to a challenge? I think both are solid. I think whatever you're more comfortable with, whichever one you feel like you play better, whichever one you win more with. Honestly, you know, play 15 games of each. Track your wins and losses. Whichever your deck that you win more with, you should play that one. But personally, if I was choosing between those two, I'd play Klawf Terapagos. Ad break in 30 seconds. But especially as you are, when you're a newer player, you should always just play whatever you feel like you are the best at playing. And if you feel like you're equally good at both, then you should just go based on win rate. Do you think Lost Box is good right now? I think Lost Box is good, yeah. I think it's like definitely slightly unfair to Regidrago, which is not ideal, but I think deck's good still. Oh, I should have brought up the other Klawf. We're getting do the waved. This matchup's got to be pretty bad. Let's bring up the other Klawf. We'll just bench this. Do this. Flip the script. Do let's Arven. All my Terapagos in deck. Okay, both Terapagos in deck. Let's grab Ancient Booster and Nest Ball. Nest Ball. Pagos. Bump the Festival Grounds. Bannette. Trolley. Latias. Oranguru Pagos. Sure. That seems fine. Booster. Toxic Powder. Retreat. And then pass. Gholdengo is the one I play better, I feel. In Klawf Terapagos, you have a lot of options, and I feel not comfortable at times, but it is a fun deck. I do think Gholdengo is easier to play, yeah, so that's fair. I think Klawf has a lot more going on. Wait, can't even poison the Diplin because the stupid stadium. Yeah, I have to area 0 to poison it. I'm playing a Lost Box build with Wochen / Pika, and it's really good. Yeah, I think Pika is really good. I don't know about the Wochen, but I know some people have been teching it. I have seen the Wochen around, for sure. Alright, next round is up, so we're probably going to have to skip this festival lead anyways, which is good because I think I was going to lose to the festival lead. And nobody wants to lose to a festival lead. We're going to be playing against Ceruledge instead, with Palkia. Solid list, solid list. Okay, let's just scoop. Go to our tournament game. My lighting is a little dim. No, maybe it's a little bright. That seems good. We can make it colorful. Whoa. The colors are so dumb. They look terrible. Give me no color back. There we go. I like the idea of having the colored lights in general. I just don't like the way they look. I'll have to tinker with it. I like it as a concept. Concept of lights. Are you in the USA? I'm in Canada. Well, this isn't good. This might be my worst Klawf opening hand ever. I feel like this deck is like usually so consistent, but this hand is not it. I don't think I've ever been dunked as Klawf. Okay, no, that is too bright. That's better. Toronto's this weekend? Yes, it is. I will be there. That'll be my first major event of the season. Do you have some tips for Klawfagos? Not off the top of my head, but I do have 3 YouTube videos on the deck. 4 YouTube videos. So I have... I streamed on a 100-plus player tournament with Klawf. So that's on my YouTube. I did a deck profile for it where I talked about my list and some of the matchups. I also have a video on how to consistently donk your opponents with it, how to beat it with Snorlax, and I also am writing an article on Klawf that should go up this week. So, no tips off the top of my head, but my tips are around. Hopefully we find something off this stop. What do I want to do here? I could go Nest Ball for Latias, maybe. And then Night Stretcher for the Oranguru. Bench the Oranguru. Retreat. Back order. For Stone Mochi. Okay. Bump this. Mochi, Stone, Star Alchemy, and then just go for an Iono. Maybe. Seems okay. What does Trolley grab me if I go for Trolley? Not really what I'm looking for. I could have grabbed... No, this is better. We'll just Iono. I could have grabbed Booster. I don't need this. I don't think there's anything in his deck this week, anything in mind. So I could have grabbed Booster instead of a Mochi and then trolleyed for Brute Bonnet and went for like 80 poison on Pecha, but then my hand would still be pretty dead, so this seems better. Okay, Heavy Ball, sure. We can at least get some damage in with the Electrode here, in theory. But I don't know if that's worth it. I probably would rather just switch card to the One Prizer. Nest Ball for Bonnet, probably. Let's just switch cart. Well, are they going to get a knockout? Okay, yeah, they are going to get a knockout. We'll just switch card to the Bonnet. First one to find boss to get a knockout here. And this way we stay ahead on prize cards. Does my opponent play Briar? They do play Briar. Okay, so that is annoying. So we're not in a good position, that is for sure. But we still might manage to recover from a pretty tough start based on what we have. I think we can come back here for sure. Here's the retreat. They have the boss. We haven't seen a sport yet, right? Oh no, we did the Carmine this turn. Oh no, they didn't. That was last turn. Okay, boss. Probably Latias. No, Terapagos. I think probably should have been Latias, but that's fine. Okay. I think we'll just bring up the Klawf. I don't know if I can get the one shot on the Ceruledge with a Terapagos. That's definitely what I'm gonna do. But oh, I should have brought up the Oranguru then. Ultra Ball. These two away. Grab the Fez. Fez. Yeah, I think I had it if I wrote the Oranguru, actually. But I was thinking I was going to attack with the Klawf this turn. Well, still need the DTE, which I do not have. Night Stretcher for the Pagos. Nest Ball. Sneasler. Still need to find DTE. I think we're going to go for the Carmine. Could Arven for Lotto, but that's not enough. Yeah, we're going to go for Carmine. Okay. Trolley, but no DTE. So this is not looking good right now. Switch cart. Pass. What's the best deck in the format right now, in your opinion? I mean, I think that Pidgeot Control is probably the strongest deck in the format, but the format is centralized around Regidrago V-Star. That is the most popular deck. That is the most successful deck. That is what is generally considered to be the strongest deck in the format. But I think probably Pidgeot Control, if it were my personal opinion. But only in like, it depends on the tournament. Because like Pidgeot Control is the best deck in like an untimed setting. But with timers, I think it's a little bit weaker. When you only have 50 minutes to finish 3 games. Choose to want to discard. I'll get rid of this. Actually, do I want to get rid of this? Yeah, that's fine. Don't need this either. All of my tools are out of deck. Do need to find double turbo energy here, that's for sure. We can grab Tenacity with Colress, worst case scenario, though. No, we don't need to. Flip the script. Tenacity, boom. DTE, Klawf, Toxic Powder, Unhinged Scissors. I think they were in a super bad spot, though, either way here. As long as our opponent can get... I mean, all they need is Ceruledge boss for game. Or Palkia boss. That would work too. And my Pal Pad a double boss back in. How many bosses do they play? Just the 2. So they need to draw back into one of those. They do a flip. Here's the Ceru. Do we see a boss? No boss yet. But we're still in bad shape either way, to be honest. I think our only win con... Alright, they have boss, so there is no win con. I was gonna say, if they don't have boss, our only win con was to boss their Squawkabilly and then like poison it and let it die going back into our turn, and then boss for the game. Now the Donk is less prevalent because of... Now that the Donk is less prevalent because of people knowing about it, would it be better to add Call Bell to add consistency or not? No, Call Bell is terrible. It's a terrible card, to be honest. Also, I don't think that the Donk is necessarily that much less common just because people know about it. Because most of the time, your opponent's not going to have multiple basics in their opening hand anyways. Yeah, I didn't even think Call Bell's good in that Guardy deck that I played yesterday. I think the card's just kind of bad. What is Donk? That is when you win before your opponent really does anything. So when your opponent only has one Pokemon to start the game, and they don't find any more Pokemon to put on their bench, then you knock out their lone base Pokemon. I'm just going to go wash them quick, and then I'll play another ladder game. I'm back. Let's play some ladder. How much time's left in the round? 18 minutes. It's quite a bit. Open the Guru. Okay, so we're going second, so you won't be able to get Dunk. Would have been nice against Lost Box. It's one of our tighter matchups. We will get the first prize, though, at least. Pretty much always in this matchup, you'll get the first knockout. Okay. Manaphy. Interesting. Blossom's a Palpad, which is nice. That means we'll only get Roxanne once at most this game. How many rounds are in this tournament? Out of curiosity. Okay, 7 rounds, no top cut. Doesn't mean we can't win, because we already took a loss. I assume whoever comes first will be undefeated. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but it's okay. This isn't great, because they're stone's prized. Getting punished for only playing 1 stone right now. Pretty hard. Because all I can do is I can grab DT 0, but I don't have anything that can actually take a knockout. Because I prized the stone, so I can't go for like a Terapagos. Bench the Klawf. Let's just pass. What is better in this meta, by the way? Klawf Ghost or Gholdengo? Is it a toss-up? I mean, it just depends on who you ask. Personally, I think Klawf Ghost is much better. But Gholdengo did top 8, had to have 2 top 8s at Stuttgart, so it's also very good. But personally, I think that Klawf Ghost is a much better call. It also depends on your local meta, right? Like, that's talking the general meta, you know, like what I expect to play against in major tournaments, but it doesn't necessarily translate one-to-one with what your local players play. So it sort of depends on what's popular at the tournament that you're going to. But I think the Klawf Ghost is better in general. And for major tournaments. Like for Toronto Regionals, I think I can 100% say that I believe Klawf Ghost is a better play than Gholdengo. New viewers learning that I am the master of not answering the question. I answered it. I don't like to give definites. You know? I like to make it clear that this is just my opinion. And that it is very much, most questions in Pokemon, the answer is depends. But generally speaking, I think Klawf Ghost is good. Gholdengo has 2 deck swords, Palkia or Togekiss. Yeah, I personally like Palkia better, but I'm not necessarily a Gholdengo expert. I've played it enough to understand the deck and how you're supposed to play it and what a list should look like. And I like the bulky build better. I think my bulky list is really good. But I haven't tried the Togekiss build enough to say with 100% certainty. But it feels much like you have to get much luckier with the Togekiss build to me. Flip the script. I still don't have an attack here. I think I'm just going to scoop and go to play a different game. Because I don't think we're ever winning that. Okay, so we're playing at Zard. We do have. I didn't see if we're going first or second. I don't remember what it said. But we do have Donk if we're going first. Okay, they open 2 basics anyways. I mean, we'll still go for it though. Still go for the prize. Okay, they're going first anyways. If they're going first, they definitely should not have benched their Rotom, but... Artisan. Okay. I think Ancient Box is a really good deck right now. Ancient Box is alright. It's solid. It's just very inconsistent. In certain formats, I've been of the opinion that Ancient Box's inconsistent... how good Ancient Box's matchups were outweighed its inconsistency. I don't believe that about the current format. On it. Let's go for the Klawf, I think, here. Trying to think if there's any way I can get the knockout here. I guess I can just go for a Squawk. But is there a way I can guarantee it? I don't think so, because my Oranguru is prized. If my Oranguru was in deck, I could go Stone Booster off of back order, and then Stone for the switch cart. Kind of sucks to discard a DT here, though. Let's bench this. It's pretty good in this matchup. Boss the Rotom. I want the 2 prize knockout. So, Squawk and Seize. Darn. Didn't get there. Or did we? No bench space for Terapagos. This is unfortunate, but they're definitely a little risky, leaving us pretty susceptible to like a stamp, but They don't have Pidgeot, so I feel a little bit more comfortable. Feel a lot more comfortable. And it's pretty easy, should be pretty easiest for us to get a Charizard one-shot. Since we have the Oranguru Latias, then we can just back order for the super effective glasses. Then we just need to find Sneasler. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, there's the Charizard. Are we going to see a Stamper and Iono here? Only one game still playing in the tournament right now. Let's just update that to round 4 now. Pidgey. If they don't hand disrupt us and we just get the knockout, I'm feeling very confident. Or if they do hand disrupt us, as long as we get the knockout, I'm feeling very confident. All we need is Sneasler. There's the glasses, so even if they knock out the Oranguru, we still have that. But we don't have the Sneasler. Oh, we have the Artisan for Sneasler. Oh, no, we can't Artisan for Sneasler. It's Radiant. Don't have Artisan for Sneasler. Still need to find it. Because our poison will be 20 damage short of the knockout without the extra 20 from Sneasler's poison. Tenacity gets me a DTE, but that's it. I can at least take a single prize knockout if I Artisan for Iron Bundle, but that's not ideal. Not really enough. I really want to get a 2-price knockout here. Nope. I think I'll just go for the Klawf. Maybe even just a Pecharunt. Well, I can do quite a bit of damage with Klawf. Let's go for the 2-shot. I guess Pecharunt works too. No, don't have to use a double turbo energy. Sure, we'll do that. Just back order. What I could do is I could hit. I think that might be the move. I'm going to hit into the Zard with the Electrode. And if they don't retreat, then I can just bring this up after the knockout, and then it'll die to the Toxic Subjugation Poison. It's Tenacity now. $300. And then we'll see what they do. My son says, hey. Hey, Easton, how's it going? Hopefully I said that right. Page comes out. Okay, so Pidgeot coming down definitely makes things worse for us. We're still in a pretty solid spot, but our hand's bad. In theory, we're in a solid spot. Boss. Okay, that's absolutely fine. As long as they don't retreat or Turo or anything like that. we are totally fine. Cursed Blast. Interesting. I don't really know why they did that. They already have the Knockout Wizard. But I'll take the... We actually probably just win here if they attack. Okay, I don't know why they Cursed Blast. That kind of just gave us easy in here. But I think we got this. Bring up the Pecharunt. Boom. Knocked out. One, two. Yeah. Alright. Nest Ball. Iron Bundle. Oh, you don't even need the Iron Bundle. They brought up Charmeleon themselves. Retreat. Toxic Powder. Tantrum Blast for 100. If they brought the Pidgeot, I mean, needed to Iron Bundle one of these into the active, but they did not, so. Easy. I was kind of hoping that they misplay. That's why I went for that. I was like, okay, if they play optimally here and, you know, have the Turo access, this is not a good spot. But they might not see the baby Petch knockout line. There was only one game going left in the round still. Yeah, there's only 1 minute left of the round and only one game still playing. So we won't start another ladder game here. We'll just wait it out. See, we're waiting on a Gholdengo versus Pidgeot control game. Makes sense. It can be a long matchup. Well, we have a pause. Thank you everyone for watching so far. If you want to check out more content from me, you can check me out on YouTube, on Twitter. I have a lot more Klawf gameplay and analysis on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to get that up to... I just started it a couple weeks ago. We're up to 430 subscribers. I'm trying to get up to 500. That is when I can monetize. So any subscriptions on my YouTube are like greatly appreciated right now. Just want to get up to that 500 mark. Is any new evolution worth testing for? They're okay. I don't typically test that far in advance anyways, to be honest. It's a little bit far out. I try to focus on whatever the format for the next tournament that I'm playing in is in. And right now I have Toronto Regionals this weekend, so honestly my brain is fully on Toronto Regionals format. But having looked at the evolutions that are coming out in future sets, I think that they're okay. I think the Espeon EX is kind of okay, but I don't think that any of them are going to be like top tier. I know they're not doing that well in Japan, so I like watching it like being at school. Okay, last game is done. Time is up. Next round is coming. Here it is. We are playing against Ancient Box. Okay, this is not a good matchup. Full disclosure. My opponent's playing a pretty good list. This is like almost... they're playing Garden Mountain. I was going to say it's pretty close to my list, but I think it might be the only difference between this list and my Ancient Box list is they play a Gravity Mountain and a Fezandipiti, which, I mean, I don't really like either of those cards, but solid list. But yeah, playing against Ancient Box, not a good matchup. Not impossible, but definitely bad. Let's remove some of my opponents from earlier today. Okay. Trying to learn sequencing right now? Yeah, put one definitely is a lot of sequencing. I'm first. Definitely open the Klawf here. Okay, I'm going first. Bench the Pagos. Put the DT on it. Put the Bonnet down. And then just pass. We'll also put the booster on the Bonnet as well. Not that my opponent plays Iono or anything. Don't need the poison, because I just want to make it a little bit harder for them to knock me out. It's pretty tough for Ancient to get a turn 1 knockout. I think they opted. I don't know if we won the flip or they won the flip. I think they won the flip and they opted second, which is definitely a mistake. Pokestop. Explore. Maybe they won't have any basics. That'd give us a great line to win the game. Okay, they definitely found basics. Because if they didn't have any basics, they wouldn't have discarded. Okay, 3 Moon. Any energy? Okay, there's the energy. Energy in the active is a huge misplay. Just Tenacity, bump the Stadium. Depths, DTE, Toxic Powder, Unhinged Scissors for the knockout. I know, Precision's looking kind of good right now. Yeah, no reason to attach the active for them there. I'm obviously going to get a knockout. If I didn't have another DT, I wouldn't have attached that one to Terapagos, so. Seeker Box. Okay, dumping the whole hand. What do they even grab here? Sada, obviously. Booster, Gravity Mountain, Vessel. Okay. I think Pokestop probably better than Mountain, but maybe the other. Oh, they're down both Pokestops already. Okay, so they're gonna get an attack here. How many Ancients in discard? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so they do have a knockout. Gravity Mountain. Vessel. Greninja. Okay. $170. Alright, let's play the Terapagos. Area 0 will stay in play the rest of the game now, which is nice. You can just go Area 0, Luminous Sign, yes, Arven. Arven for Trolley and Stone. Play Trolley. Let's get another Terapagos, another Klawf, Bloodmoon. We're going to want that later. Sure, the Sneasler is fine. I guess I'll grab this in case they knock out. Well, not even play. I want a full bench here, is the thing. Just want stuff that has like a decent amount of HP. Bundle. Okay, that seems good. Boom. And then I want to flip the script, and I want to attack with the Terapagos while it's still possible for them to miss knockout on it, because later they'll be doing enough to one-shot it. But right now, I might be able to dodge some knockouts if they can't get enough Ancient Pokemon in the discard pile. Because they were doing 170 last turn. Yeah, 170. Now they're doing 190 from the booster and the moon that we just went to discard, which means they still need 4 more Ancient cards in the discard pile. Stretcher for another moon. So now they need 5 more HM cards in the discard pile. Counter Cat. They can't use Counter Catcher. Oh no, they can. I am ahead. They can Counter Catcher. Okay, we're gonna see the catcher. Bring up the fish. 180. Okay, we'll just bring up Terapagos. I think it's still gonna be pretty difficult for them to do enough to knock it out next turn. Flip the script. I want to wait until next turn to Iono when it's more effective. Auto fail it. I don't know. Maybe I should just attack with the Klawf this turn. I think I will. I should have just promoted the Klawf, but I think I want to play it safe and attack with the Klawf here. I don't want to discard the double turbo energy though. Toxic Powder. And Unhinged Scissors. Because they can't counter catch her now, so they're probably going to have to knock out the Klawf, and then they take 1 prize, they get another 2, they can't counter catch her again still the next turn, and I can just Klawf again. And then I can Iono a turn after. All of their energy is in discard pile as well, and they just used a Vessel and failed it, I think. So that... Oh no, they play 8 dark? Wait. Okay, I think we're going to win anyways. But their list is wrong. Because their list says they only play 7 energy, and I'm pretty sure they just Vesseled for 1 with 7 already in discard. Okay, we're going to win anyways, though, so it's whatever. Okay, so we managed to beat the Ancient. And we do have time for a ladder game. Alright, a Drago. We'll start with Heavy Ball. Let's get the Pagos out. And then I'll also get the Klawf. Actually, I'll just grab the Oranguru. I can just trolley for Klawf next turn. Retreat to the Oranguru. Back order. Stone booster. And then detach stone and pass. Nothing much I can do turn 1 against a Drago, so just set up myself to have the best odds of taking knockout next turn. Celestial Roar. Alright. I think I'm gonna Arven. Oh, trolley prized. Nestball Mochi then. Trolley prized. What is my best way to get the knockout here? Nestball. Klawf. Lotto. Okay, failed the Lotto anyway, so we're not getting a knockout this turn. Back order. Mochi glasses. I could just Stone for DTE, but then I don't really have anything else for next turn. So I think I might just retreat the Klawf. I could just leave the Oranguru active as well. Let's attach the Mochis. And then I can just Stone for something next turn. I just Stone for the DT, I guess. And hope that they don't have anything here, because my hand's pretty bad. Except for 100. Okay, so they use Legacy Star to get the attack off here, but they don't have any, they grabbed Ultra Ball Fire, so presumably they use Ultra Ball to get an attacker in the discard pile here. Clone Grass. I gotta update my record here. Okay, they didn't get an attacker in this discard pile. So they attach Fire to active now, and then restart for 1. Looks like it. And then just pass. Yep, okay. Alright, they just conceded. We didn't even have a knockout that turn, but they clearly didn't have anything going on either. Alright, much time to... There's 70 minutes until the next round. I'm going to take a bit of a breather and come back in like 5 minutes. Alright, I am back. Next round about to start, so I won't bother starting a ladder game here. We are 3-1 going into round 5. Six minutes left in the round, but all rounds are complete, so next round should be starting any second. And that'll be round 5 out of 7. So we're just over halfway through the tournament. Now, 3 more rounds to go. If we can win the next 3 in a row, then we should have, we should be top 8 minimum, probably top 4. Oh my goodness. Owner of Dragon Shield pleads guilty to $2 billion in fraud and a money laundering scheme. That is crazy. No shade to Dragon Shield, I guess. I'm just covering the news, okay? I'm just reading the headline. Not slandering anyone. Still waiting on the next round. So I don't know if they're going to wait until the whole timer is up. There's 4 more minutes left, but hopefully they just start us since all of the games in the round are done. Alright, rounds up. Check in. And we are playing against Lugia. I'm fine with that. Seems like it should be reasonable matchup. Definitely slightly unfavorable, but very winnable. Three Chinchino list. One jamming tower could be a little bit annoying. Overall, though, nothing crazy. It's Lugia. Typical Lugia. Doing Lugia things. There we go. Not letting me send a challenge. I may need to restart my game. We'll see though. Maybe my opponent's restarting already. Oh, there we go. I have no idea what to do for the thumbnail for this stream when I put it on YouTube, because I've already played this exact same deck, and also in a 100-player tournament, and had on stream before. I can't just reuse the exact same thumbnail and title. I gotta change it up. It's a different video, different stream. What am I gonna do? I have to brainstorm. You will go first. I will take it. Maybe they'll open Minchino, and we can just donk it real quick. Let's open the Latias, I think, just so that we have a little bit of extra bench space if I need it to donk. But no, looks like Lumineon opens. We're not going to be going for a donk here. We can just bench this, bench this, bench this, Nest Ball for Bannette. Maybe I just Nest Ball for Squawk. Who needs booster? We have more. Area 0 is good. But we'll just hold it for now. Maybe we can play the 0 now. I'll just hold it. I think I'll just pass here. Thinking. Yeah, we'll just pass. No GT is a bit unfortunate. Now we can't threaten turn 2 boss knockout on Lugia as easily, which is what I would have liked to do for sure. But if they only get one Lugia down, I could bundle it up Just bop it. Great Ball miss. Pass? I'd love a pass. DT to Lumen? Okay, Carmine. That's one Archaeopsis in our pile. Heads. That's only an evolution. No basic yet. I think we have game if they don't get a bench Pokemon down here. Iron Hands, no Lugia though. So we don't have game. But if we don't get Lugia down here, we're still obviously in a very good spot. Okay, Switch Card is actually really good. Play the Area 0. We don't need the boss right now. Bench this. Ultra Ball, this and this. I've got to grab a Oranguru, I think. And then I stone. No, it doesn't work. And you just gotta grab Lumen and go for a research. Because Tenacity gets me 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Oranguru or Lumen? I think it's going to be Lumen for research. I'm just trying to think here. If I had it. Is my other booster in deck? Yeah. I don't really want to discard double booster though. I kind of don't have a choice. Research. Did we still miss? We did still miss. Okay, well, I guess we just go DTE, retreat, and hit for 160. Unfortunate. I'm just trying to think if I could have hit it with Oranguru. If I go for Oranguru instead of Lumen, I bench Oranguru, retreat to it, stone. No, if I discard. No, I wouldn't have had a way to find Bannette still. Okay, just an Iono. My hand was kind of good. I liked having the boss in hand. Still no Lugia V? Still no Lugia V would be crazy. But I'm thinking maybe not. Based on what we're seeing here. We still don't have a knockout, even if there's no Lugia V, though. Okay, so nothing on either side. Ultra Ball, I mean, I can go for Ultra Ball this, and grab Lumin for a knockout. Lumin, Luminous Sign, yes, Arven, Nest Ball Booster, Nest Ball for Bannette, and then I'll play the Lotto, put that on the Klawf. Alright, we'll just hold it. No, I'll put it on the Klawf. I'm gonna go Booster, Toxic Powder, and I'll just Unified Beatdown, and then they'll get knocked out by Poison, so the Gift Energy will not trigger. Great Ball for Archeops, still no Lugia V. But I assume they probably have another supporter they can play this turn, because they played a supporter last turn. Played Iono last turn. Or maybe not. Shock. No research. How many Duskbirds do they play? Oh, they only play 1 research, 2 Iono, 1 Serena, 1 Carmine. That's pretty light. They play double Shock. Okay, they have a Lugia now, though. Finally. Yeah, they only play 5 draw supporters. It's a little bit lower than most Lugia lists. I think usually it's like 6 or 7. Usually 6. Usually like 4 research, 2 Iono. But only 1 research is kind of crazy. If we get boss here, it's just game. We don't have a way to get it right now, though. So, but it's pretty bad for our opponent either way. Or even vacuum, and we could go for a bundle. Oh, gonna bring up the Bloodmoon. I mean, it just gets knocked out by Klawf anyways, because weak to fighting, so that's fine. Yeah, if we got vacuum, we could discard the area 0, free up spend space, play the other one, and then grab bundle off of Nest Ball. But they budged Bloodmoon anyways, so let's retreat. Klawf, Toxic Powder, Heavy Ball. Got our Bloodmoon out of the prizes. Then just Scissors. Probably should have attached the Mochi to the Terapagos now, but just in case of Iono. Oh, they're out of Iono anyways, so there's no point. Boss off the prizes, and the boss should not be able to go anywhere because my opponent is out of Iono. So they needed to Aqua return here. Was their best play? Was to bring up the Lumin, evolve to Lugia V-Star, get some Archeops out. They use Aqua return to knock out the Klawf. And because they didn't do that, boss for Lumin is just always going to be game here. They could still do that, but if they were thinking, if they had thought of that, they would have brought up the Lumin. So I'm assuming they're not going to that. Because now they'd have to retreat. Who knows? Maybe they have Jet. But I think we're just going to see Tempest Dive, knock out the Klawf, and then we're just going to win with a knockout on the active with Terapagos EX. or a boss on Lumen. Either way, we had game, but definitely they should have used Aqua Return and then just brought up a 1-prizer. They could have had a line. Okay, so they are going through the Aqua Return line. They just did it the hard way, manually retreated the Lugia. Maybe they heard me. But we still have game. And they're going to bring up the Lugia V-Star. So that kind of defeats the purpose of Aqua returning, because they're still leaving out 2 prize but 1 active. Boom. Toxic Powder. If I beat down. Alright, so we beat an Ancient, we beat a Lugia. Two of our toughest matchups. 18 minutes left in the round. Let's go ahead and play another ladder game. We are 4-1. Love seeing Lugia lose. Yeah, me too. Feel a little tired. I'm going to end up having to end stream early. I'm going to try to get through these last 2 rounds, but my heart's not in it right now. So we'll see. Might be a 4-1 drop angle. Klawf open. So we're playing the Klawf mirror. So I really don't want to have Terapagos active then, but it is a little bit too late for that. I don't know of any way I could hard retreat it. In a Sneasler? I mean, this seems pretty bad still. My hand just is awful, even if this wasn't a Klawf mirror going first. So we'll see. Maybe I should just hope that my opponent had a bad hand and didn't get a knockout. Okay, good thing I didn't hope that. Unless I top deck something good, I'm probably just going to skip this and go to another game. There's only 2 games left going in the round anyways, so. Okay, my opponent didn't really get much going here either, so there's definitely a route here for us. Let's just hit something on the lotto. Nope. Alright. That is it. There is no longer a route. Maybe I'll play. I kind of want to. Let's play a game of Bolt. I'm getting a little bored of Klawf. We still got 2 more rounds of the tournament with it, so I'm just going to play a Bolt game. Something quick that we can get done before the next round starts. Do you want to go first? No. Archaludon. I think that's a pretty good matchup for Bolt, personally. Our hand's pretty mediocre, though. Carmine. Maybe they won't get any basics off the Carmine. If they have no basics, then we're in a great spot. But there's the Ultra Ball. Staryu and Relicanth. Go to discard. Grab Bidoof. If they only have 1 Duraludon, though, then if we get a knockout, we can still deny. Looks like we have it. Ultra Ball away, Catcher and Stretcher. Grab the Bolt. Bolt. Teal Dance. I should have Teal Danced before I used Ultra Ball, just to try to draw double Bolt. Okay, that's fine. Sada. Draw 3. Ogre. Teal Dance. Attach. Switch cart. Because my opponent only has 2 cards in hand and not a lot going on, I'm not going to max Pokestop, just so that they don't have as much. But we should always be winning this with them not being able to get an attack off next turn. Take the first 2 prizes always here, and then we just maintain the lead from there by taking knockouts every turn. Ninja. Stretcher for the Dawn. Oh, Stretcher for the Bib. Okay, there's 1 Dawn. They need 1 more. Otherwise, we're just going to boss this one. Max Belt. Max Belt is going to be gone after my boss. Metal. Definitely should have used Concealed there if they don't have another metal to Concealed with. Nope. Teal Dance. Nest Ball. Bolt. Pokegear. Sada. Actually, I shouldn't have done that because I'm just going to boss anyways. Pokestop first. Okay, let's just boss this. Rolling Thunder. Fighting Grass. Yeah. Then we have Sada for next turn, as long as we don't get Iono'd, which I should have opened myself up to by using the Pokegear when I wasn't supposed to. I think it's still technically possible for me to come first because there's only 3 5-0s. It's possible there won't be any 5-0s or any undefeated players by the end of the tournament. In which case I could win on resistance, but it's not super likely that I would have the best resistance even if I go 6-1. But we'll try. Usually in that position, the player that was 6-0 going into the last round and then lost on the down pair is the one who's going to end up finishing first on resistance, but okay, another Dawn comes down. I mean, we maybe did like Prime Catcher. Teal Dance. There it is. Sada. Lightning, fighting. Fighting. Pokestop. Earthen Vessel. Squawk. Grass, grass. Nest Ball. Fez. Teal Dance. Prime Catcher. Bellowing Thunder. This is why you gotta get 2 Duraludon down in the same turn. You can't be doing this 1 Duraludon at a time thing. At a certain point, you should just hold the Duraludon and then bench 2 at once instead of benching 1 at all. Turn 1, like, only having 1 is fine. Your opponent might miss the knockout. But, like, the deeper the tournament goes, the odds are that your opponent's just going to find the gust every turn. Hey, Cyrus, welcome to Hurry. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's going pretty well so far. Stretcher for another Dawn. They're still trying. They're going to keep putting Dawns down, but they're no quitter, that's for sure. 3 boss gone. And have not even attacked yet. Alright, I do gotta step out for a second, so after this attack, I gotta do this quickly. Teal Dance. Sada. Boom, boom. And then Spelling Thunder. Grass. Grass. Okay. Hopefully my opponent's turn is not too quick. Tuesday to Sunday.
Wow. That's. Where's you sleep? That's alright.
Hey, have a good shift.
Thanks. See you,
Yeah. Alright, did I miss any turns? I don't think so. Let's see. Nope, I didn't miss anything. My opponent did get a knockout, though. Hey, how's it going? Oh, next round's up, so we'll just quickly knock out this Archaludon. Boom. Sada. Boom, boom. Roaring Thunder. Bellowing Thunder, not Roaring Thunder. Alright, round 6. We are up against Drago. They do play Goodra, no Noivern, so that's good. Noivern can be scary for sure. Make sure I switch back to Klawf here. Okay. Switch back to Klawf. Update the round number here. Round 6. Okay. Okay. Good to go. Just gotta wait for the opponent now. That was my last round opponent. Anyone else in here I don't recognize? I don't recognize that. Feel like that might be someone I know. Nope. Still can't challenge them yet. I don't think that's someone I know. There we go. Challenge sent. Okay. I like hitting Drago. I think Drago's a favorable matchup. I know that's up for debate. Not everybody agrees. I think Drago's a good matchup as long as you play Bundle. Vacuum helps too. How long have I been streaming today? Almost about 3 hours so far. Probably end up being like 3.5. Not bad. Heads. Do you want to go first? Yes, absolutely. You will go first. That is true. I will. I guess we'll just open Sneasler here. I think we're just going Ultra Ball for Squawk, Nest Ball for Terapagos, probably. Put the Mochi on Pagos, then Squawk and Seize. I also just go Lumen for Carmine, though. That might be better. Then I can still Squawk if I draw into it. Alright, I think that's what I'm going to do. So we'll go Nest Ball for Terapagos. Ultra Ball. These two. It's my Carmine deck, right? Go with that. Yeah, Carmine in deck. So Ultra Ball for the Bonnet. Now that I drew the booster, we'll go boom, 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 Luminous Sign. Yes. Carmine. Just going to bench the Bloodmoon to fill the bench. Area 0. Okay, no Squawk, but that's okay. We have pretty solid hand for next turn. I'll Toxic Powder just to make the knockout a little bit easier next turn. And end turn. I don't want to play the 0 because that could help my opponent. They might want the extra bench space. They do play one Stadium that they could bump it with, which would be kind of annoying if they templed here. Okay, so we see Ultra Ball, pretty good turn 1 Ultra Ball, getting rid of 2 of their attackers. Egg and Polt, possibly their 2 best attackers in this matchup, honestly. Well, Guja actually is the best attacker in this matchup. After Guja, all of their attackers are pretty good in this matchup, honestly. They can make use of all of them pretty well. See what they grab. So there's the Drago. Teal Dance. Alright, just a pass. So we'll just go 0. I guess Arven now, right? Arven for Trolley. Oh, Trolley prized. Alright, so what do we have instead here? Nest Ball. So this is going to go take 30 more. I mean, I think we already have the knockout. Let's take Nest Ball Stone. We need the Latias. Retreat. So right now we're doing 130, 190. Yeah, so it's already getting knocked out by poison. We don't need to poison ourselves either here. I think I'll just put the stone on here in case we get Iono to 4 and then knocked out. Yeah, we'll just stone. And then Unified Beatdown for 130. 190 dies from poison, so my opponent doesn't get the Fez. Take 2 prizes. Okay, evolves the bench Drago. Maybe they're going for a prime catcher here. Yeah, okay. Prime the Lumen. Yeah, get rid of the stone. Makes sense. So now an Iono could be a little bit scary. But no Iono, just the research. So we are fine. My opponent needs to get... probably wants to get a 1-prizer down. To play around Bundle. Sorry about that. Okay, there's the Gudra. So they are going to Rolling Iron here. Which is what I expected. Fez, but they can't use it. Teal Dance. Still need an energy switch as well. Do they have any in discard? Alright, they have the energy switch. They're gonna Rolling Iron. Will they get a 1-prizer down? Okay, no 1-prizer, so we're completely fine. We just Iron Bundle around this Drago. 2 prizes on whatever they bring up. Set up 10 on the... Oh, they're going for Phantom Dive. They don't even need a bundle here then. We can just KO the active with Terapagos. And I would love to KO the active. I just assumed they would Rolling Iron. Losing the stone is a little bit annoying, but it's okay. I mean, it's the risk I took by attaching it. I wasn't expecting the Prime Catcher. I think it was still the correct play to attach the stone just in case of an Iono. All worked out in the end. We didn't get Iono'd, so. Heavy Ball. Grab the Klawf. Okay. Bench Klawf. Stretcher. Lumineon. We need a full bench here. So let's just go Lumin. Yes. Arven won't do it. I could just go for the boss though. I kind of want. I think it's better to take the knockout though than to guarantee. The odds are I'm going to find off Iono, but I might not. And if I don't, it'd be really bad. I could just boss to guarantee a knockout. No, I think it's better than Iono. This is kind of risky. Let's put this on here. Well, it's silly now. I grabbed the Arven. So I mean, I guess I could still go for bundle if I wanted to. Let's just Iono. Odds are if I don't. Thing is, like, I either need to find 2 Pokemon off of the Iono, or I just find out to bundle. Which I did find double Pokemon. I'm gonna have to Ultra Ball away a DTE, which sucks, but still worth it to get the knockout here. So we're gonna do that. Oh, we can still flip. Okay, nice. So this ended up working out. I know was a bit of a riskier call, but it was definitely the right one. Bundle, Toxic Powder, Unified Beatdown. And now we are in such a good position. Our opponent needs to get Drago, they need to get a new knockout, they need to get an Iono. And we should still have game either way here. Because we have Klawf, we have Bannette, we have Boss, we have DTE. So if we don't get Iono'd, then we already have game. Even if our opponent does get Drago plus Iono, we're still in a really good spot. We have the Fez in play. So we get to draw a few extra cards after an Iono still. And our opponent just needs a lot to even get attack off at all here. And our opponent still doesn't get to use Feds because we knocked him out with Poison again. Okay, Radzard. Radzard Fire Iono would be very good still for them. It wouldn't be everything that they want to do, but it would still be very good. Kind of just loses the bundle DT though. Okay, so we're gonna go for the Iono and the Prime Catcher. Prime Catcher for the Fez, and then Iono me to 2. Their Temple still in deck. Yeah, so they need to draw the Temple off of the Iono to have the best chance here. Okay, our hand's pretty bad, so there's definitely a route for my opponent here. How many Energy Switch do they have left now? 3 Energy Switch down, so they can't even set up a Drago attack next turn, since the Legacy Star's already used. Super odd. So I think Prime Catcher's gone, but they still have Switch. So I think we just knock out the Radzard if they if we don't get the knockout next turn. Okay, Cleffa plays around the bundle. No Temple yet. Not going to be a Temple because they already used Steel Dance and Restart now. And their hand is Double Grass. So we'll see. This could be close for sure. Let's bring up the Pagos. I need Boss. I have 1 Lumen left still. Booster. Okay, so that does not get me game. I think I want to just take the knockout. $120. This with 3 energy. 150, 180. So it's 10 short of the knockout still. 1 teal and discard. How many boss are left? None. I think I'm just going to retreat to Klawf. I was a bit on a timer there, so I got to take another look at my opponent's resources now. Prime Catcher, Boss, down. Yeah, so they can not get a 2-prize knockout here. So I should have bundled first here. I'm still going to bundle, but I should have bundled first. Okay, so they do give me the Cleffa, because now what I can do is I can just poison the Cleffa. Let's play the Oranguru. And then just pass. And now we get to take a prize still. Now the Radzard cannot wall us out next turn. And I don't think that they have a way to win. I'm just taking another look at their discard pile here. They cannot take 2 prize cards this turn. There's just no way. All they can do is attack with Radzard or Teal. And in either case, our Terapagos should just knock them out next turn. I should have bundled before I retreated, but bluffing that I had a way to get the attack works anyways. They have to retreat to Drago and pass. In order to have a chance, but we have it anyways. I think we just win no matter what, unless we get Iono'd and then they retreat Drago and pass. But we should pretty much have them checkmated here. Temple, if they have Temple, that could be annoying. If it's not prized. Out of Iono though, so I don't worry about. Oh no, they play 3 Iono, so we could get Iono Templed. I might want to get Iono with this hand. If they did have Temple left, they shouldn't have Vesseled. I guess they might not have been able to draw at all without Vesseling. Okay, so they do have Temple. So what do we do now? We get rid of Lumineon for sure. And then maybe a Oranguru. Okay. So now our opponent has a line, but they still can't take a knockout, because then the Bloodmoon can attack. If they take a prize, then my Bloodmoon can attack for 0 energy. Iono to 1. Yeah, I still don't think they can win. Now we should have game with Klawf. Okay, just retreat to Drago Pass, but we just go retreat to Bloodmoon. Or we don't have it yet, right? Because retreat to Bloodmoon, because it didn't attack. So retreat to Bloodmoon is 280 plus poison. Yeah, it is enough. We have switch card if I'm wrong, but it should be enough here. Boom, DTE. Oh yeah, and the Temple shutting off the DTE too, so. We got there. Very close game. All right, one more round. Only 2 games still playing in the current round, so should be ready soon. I'm going to go to the washroom quick, I think. All right, I'm back. All of the games are done now. Okay, there are 2 6-0s going into the last round, so I cannot come first unless they tie, but I mean that's not going to happen. So I'm playing for second. How many X1s are better are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to be guaranteed top 8 if I win. Of how many players? 116. Okay, we hit Gholdengo with a 101 Togekiss. No Palkia. Should be a favorable matchup. Let's see. I would love it if we just win. If we just go first, we win the flip, get the donk. I would love another donk. I love quick games of Pokemon. This will be the last game I play today. Once this tournament's wrapped up, that's going to be it for me. So thank you everyone for watching in advance. Because yeah, this will be the last game today. All right, we have our challenge. Yes, I'm gonna go first. Okay, let's see. Lone Gimme Ghoul start. Do I have the donk? Okay, we have the donk in hand if my opponent opens Lone Gimme Ghoul. One Pokemon. It's a Togepi. Did we prize anything? Nest Ball. Oranguru. Stone. Ancient Booster. Trolley is prized. I think we might be able to get it anyways. Not so sure. We're gonna have to go for Squawk here. So let's just grab the Squawk now. Ultra Ball these two away for Pecharunt. So let's grab the Oranguru. Is Carmine in deck? Carmine is in deck. Oranguru, Switch Cart, Luminous Sign, yes, Carmine. Okay, there's the Bannette. Heavy Ball. Yeah, there's the Trolley. 3 area 0. Jeez. Let's just back order now for Stone Booster. Put the Stone on. Booster. So we need Pecha and a way out of the active. Don't have the event space for Latias. No, did we not get it? We didn't get it. Jeez. The odds of hitting the donk there were so high, but we did not get there. That's okay. I guess in that case, we just poison and pass. So much had to go wrong there to not get the donk. Well, that's okay. We can play a real game, I suppose. If our opponent doesn't retreat, then we can still get the knockout on the Togepi. We just don't have the donk. Should be nice. I would love to get the single prize on it at least. And if they don't get Togekiss out this game, then we should be super, super favored. Alright, they are going to retreat. Dang, this is like worst case scenario. After not getting the donk. I don't even know what I want to do now. Because I don't want to attack with the 2-prizer. So I think we just go Star Alchemy for the area 0. 3 prized. Do that. Open the bench up. Arven. for Nest Ball and Booster. So we'll stick the Mochi. And then I'll just Nest Ball for the Pecharunt. Toxic Powder. Charlie Terapagos, bench the Fez, Mochi, back order. Let's just get this out of the deck. Attach, retreat, and turn. Gimme Cool comes up. I'm going to take a look at my opponent's list quick. So they do play Counter Catcher, which will probably be the only way they could get a knockout this turn. Or a 2-prize knockout, that is. Oh, they already have the Energy Search Pro, though, so they might even just have, like, Boss Gholdengo already. That would be unfortunate for us. Metal. Cypher. Okay, so no Boss, but they can just concealed into Counter Catcher Gholdengo EX here. And then knock out our Fez. If they knock out our Fez, we're in big trouble. Yep, there's the Counter Catcher. Okay, make it rain. Just went for the Oranguru, which is definitely suboptimal. They should have went for the Fezandipiti. So now we have a line to win. Just gonna bring up Terapagos because we don't free retreat, so we want to bring up our attacker right away. And we need to find double turbo energy now. But if we do, we're okay. We still can win. But our position's bad either way, to be honest. Lotto, DTE. Okay, DTE. Right now we're doing 190. Poison. Now we're doing 230. Poison will knock them out. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and beat down. We need my opponent to miss a knockout at some point. It's the only way we win. Hopefully we can get an Iono next turn in combination with a knockout. Then we might have a real shot at them missing an attack. Right now, odds are not looking good for them missing an attack. All they need is Superior, basically. Superior, a Metal. Superior and 2 more energy. That's all they need. Get rid of this and this. That way they're easy knockouts. I would actually really like it if they went for Togekiss here. Because then we can Iono them to 1. But the downside is, of course, that if they get an extra prize, then we can't, and we don't get, we don't find what we need, then we can't go for like a Klawf hit. But I think I'm just betting it all on Iono knockout anyways. I don't really want to go for Klawf. I guess Klawf would be pretty solid still. I can go, because the poison will not go Gholdengo going back into my turn if they don't find Switch. They do play Switch. No Turo, though. Okay. Togekiss is out, though, so definitely not going for the Klawf line. The thing with the Klawf line, too, is that if they find Togekiss next turn, they could still get the extra prize that way. Pokestop. Do they have it? Vessel. Do they play Rod? No. So I don't know. Okay, 1 energy. Does they have at least 2 energy in hand? How many energy do they play? 10 and 6 in discard pile? Okay, there's Superior. So yeah, I'm actually hoping they hit heads on the Togekiss here, because I can't go for Klawf anyways. I can't risk it with the Togekiss in play. And now if I Iono them, they only get 1 card instead of 2. So that's actually best case scenario for me. Bring this up. I can also attack with Bloodmoon now for 0 energy. So let's see. I have the Iono. I am going to go for the Bloodmoon. Boom. Boom. Let's flip the script first. Okay. Ultra Ball, get rid of... Do they play a Vacuum? No. So we can get rid of the booster. And I don't think I need the Mochi either here. Grab the Lumen. Oh, is my Iono gone? Oh, it is. We had to get rid of it turn 1. Okay, well now my odds here are much lower. But not impossible, certainly. But now they need way, way less with the Iono gone. We'll just fill up some bench spots here. So we just go Toxic Powder, Retreat, Bloodmoon, looking knocked out by Poison. We'll go down to 1 prize card. Okay, we'll see. All they need is Gholdengo, a few energy, and a boss, or just Gholdengo and a bunch of energy. And they're only down 1 Superior. If we had Iono here, I think we actually would win a really good spot, but we did discard it when we were trying to donk turn 1. I forgot. Not much we can do about that. Okay, I mean, that doesn't do anything. They can't flip because they got knocked out by Poison. But there's the Dango. Two Irida down, two Cypher down. They play 3 of each. Metal. Coin bonus for 2. How many Stretcher are left? They need 6 energy here. Or boss. They're not down to any boss either. Down 1 Retrieval. 2 Stretcher. There's the boss. They still need... Okay, now they only need 5 energy. Okay, so they probably have it. Yeah, if they're discarding the Focus out, they must already have it. Yep. Oh. We tried to come back there. Can't believe we missed the donk. That game went so wrong. That's so many points. That's okay. We did the best we could. Alright. So we finished 5-2. Not bad. Still had a good time playing Klawf. That is going to be it for me for tonight. Thank everyone for watching. I really appreciate all the support. And if you want to check out any of my other content or my socials, there's a link to my YouTube, my Twitter, Instagram, everything in the description below. And if you missed any of it, the VOD should be available, or if not, the stream will be up on my YouTube tomorrow, most likely. Thank everyone for watching. Have a great night.